Hey peeps, Gamer Dry here, welcome back to Satisfactory. We're going to get oil done today, that's the plan. But we've got some research I realised we could do, and so I've just gone and gathered all the little bits and bobs we need for it. I realise we can do this easily enough now. Let's give that a go.
New research available in the MAM.
And we'll be able to do this as well. We just need 5 of each of those. I'll have that over here. So we will take 5 of those and 5 of those. I like that. Okay. And that is that tree done. That only takes 3 seconds. Excellent.
New object added to the object scanner.
Wonderful. On this node we can't do anything, we need plastic to go down there. That's done. Nutrients we can do, that's another 3-second job. That'll unlock something new for us. Oh, nutritional inhaler. I'm pretty sure we've already got a nutritional inhaler. 2 mushrooms, 4 berries and 10 nuts. I don't think we got the mushrooms. No, okay, we'll worry about that one later, but I'm pretty sure we've already unlocked that. Power slugs we can't do. Quartz we can't do yet. We need quite a bit of the crystal oscillators. Sulfur we're not able to do this part, the rifle, but we can do this and increase our tool belt. That'll take 3 minutes, and that's great. We'll let that run. Okay, let's head over to the oil and see what we can do over there. I'll meet you over there. Oh, I fell off. Okay folks, we've come to an oil node. It's covered in these plants. Let's just get rid of these and then work out what we're going to do. Right. Where's the node? It's here. We've got an oil node normal. We'll need to take... Okay. We've got a big boy there. Do we go with the explosives? Okay. He wasn't too difficult to take care of. What's this over here? Iron ore. Okay. So I guess what we need to do is remove... how many other oil nodes have we got around here? Oh, there's one there as well. Okay, let's get rid of these. Okay. Oh, yay, not again. Okay. Hang on, back in a mo. Well, I've cleared this little island. And now we can build. So let's just put down a refinery. Oil extractor, that's what we need. And let's just see how much oil this is going to get us. 240 a minute. Okay. And that was I didn't see what type of node that was. I'm guessing that's a pure node in that case. Yeah, it's the same as the metal. And this one over here is maybe the same. This is a normal, so this is 120 a minute. So 360 a minute in total. Okay, well that's a lot for what we need at the moment. So I'm just going to start with this one over here. We don't need both. And this seems like a nice big area to build something. So let's put down a platform here and work out what we're going to do from there. We want it on the world grid, which it is, and we want a zoop mode, please. And we want to zoop that way, and then that way. Whoa, okay, we've got another thing that's wanting to hurt me. Right, run away, first of all. Regroup, have some nuts. Because I'm nuts about nuts. And then we go and get rid of him. How many times are we going to die doing this? Okay, didn't like being attacked from underneath. Oh, is that the secret? Get them from underneath. Let's just check if there's anything else around here that might want to do us damage. Not obviously. Okay. Let's get our... Let's pick up this. Might as well take it back. Okay.
Your contract legally compels you to harvest this artifact.
I did harvest this artifact. Okay, bye-bye beach. Okay, that gives us a nice large platform to work on. So, let's just chuck out a refiner. Can't afford. Oh, have I got to go back for pipe? Oh, good. Does it tell us what it needs, though? No. Right. I need pipe. Yeah, there's no quick way about this. One moment. Okay, we're back. Right, so what I was going to do was build a refinery to see what it takes. Okay, so we've got... Okay. This takes oil and produces heavy oil residue. And we can make plastic out of... Huh? Right, wait a minute. This takes 30 oil a minute. That takes polymer resin. Okay. Well, initially we want to be creating plastic and rubber, and it'd be nice to be able to make fuel as well. So fuel takes this is what, okay, fuel produces fuel and polymer resin. Produce 60 crude oil produces 30 polymer resin, and polymer resin, why is that icon different? And water makes plastic. Okay, I'm going to have to do some sums and writing down here. Try and work out what we're going to do. One moment, please. Okay, peeps. What I think we're going to do is we're going to make plastic and rubber. So we've got 240 meters cubed of oil. We're going to use 120 of it to make plastic, and we're going to use 120 of it to make rubber. Between those, that will then produce 120 heavy oil a minute, and we can then use that heavy oil in 2 of these to make 80 fuel a minute. I think that's what we're going to do. So let's give this a go. So we're going to have 8 refineries, basically all producing both a hard material and liquid. Let's see if we've got enough to make 8 refineries. What's the betting we haven't? It doesn't fit on a tile. Why won't it fit on a square? Oh well, we'll just have to put it on the edge and work our way along. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Now none of these are going to have a solid input, but they are all going to have a liquid input, and they all take, let's set this up. So we're going to be making plastic. Yeah, so 4 of them are going to be making plastic, so we'll just make the first 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 making plastic, and then the next 4 making rubber. 1, 2, 3, 4 rubber. And I wonder, is there a coal node around here by any chance? No, that was too much to ask. I was wondering about creating a generator over here. How far away is that? Oh, it's too far. Okay, not a problem. So what we're going to do is take our logistics, and I really should make a hot bar for pipes. I have got a hot bar for pipes, so we need, let's think about this. Put that on 1, put that on 2, that on 3, that on 4, and I'm not too worried about the other bits at the moment. Okay, so we're going to put down the center of, well, then the center of the side. That's what I'm trying to say. Don't know what that means, but down the center of the side we're going to be putting some of these just like that. And then we can run our pipe all the way along here. 1, 2, and 3. And then we should be able to go for a swim. Yeah, we should be able to put some of these along. 1, 2, 3. It's not too deep. We'll be all right. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. And pipe them up. Let's just see the different types of pipe. Which one looks best? I don't know. Noodle maybe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Excellent. Now, I'm just going to pull out our... Oh no, I'm not. I was going to say I was going to pull out our MAM and find out what we need to get onto the tier, but we need the hub for that, and there's only one hub. What I wanted to do is work out how far away we were from producing a generator that runs on fuel, because then we could have set this up without having to go back to run power, but we're going to have to run power. It's just going to have to happen. That's going to go into there. Okay, so out of 4 of these, 1, 2, 3, 4, is going to come plastic, but we've also got to deal with the liquid. So I think what I'm going to do is put a conveyor slightly higher up. So is that going to give me enough room? I'll just do it for 1. Just see if this works. I need my conveyor. So if we were to put a merger there, oh, actually we could just use a belt maybe. A belt will work. Yeah, that will work. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm just going to take that off again because I want to have a belt that runs all the way through to the end here. Now this is going to be producing 20 a minute. So we're going to need a Mark II belt to handle that output. Come on. Okay. Right. Mergers. 1, 2, 3, 4. And a Mark I belt out of each of them into there. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then the pipeline can come out, and the pipeline, actually the pipeline might work like this. Let's try this. put that next. Let's give it a bit of room. And run a pipe along. And if we put a junction there, but facing, I was going to say facing down, but actually facing at that angle, that might work. Oh, it doesn't look too bad. All right, let's do that. One. Okay, why is that not snapping? Okay, two of them aren't snapping for some reason. That one and this one, but we'll just have to line it up as best we can. Okay, and actually this pipe work is going to extend all the way along. So we've got our, I'm going to do the same on the other side, and we'll have our plastic going this way. We'll have our rubber going off this way, and we will have our fuel wing coming out, and then we will build some more refineries to process the fuel. Okay, let me do this. Folks, well, I've just run power cables all the way from our main area over to here, and I've also brought in enough resources, I hope, to finish off our 2 refineries that we need for our fuel. So hang on a sec, let's give ourselves some room here. Put one there and one there. So yeah, these need pipe work. but they only need pipe work. The question is, what are we going to do with the fuel once we've stored it? Oh, we have got a fluid buffer. I mean, that doesn't contain much fuel, but I think, okay, what we'll do is for now, we'll build 2 of these, and these will be these will be where our fuel is stored temporarily. I don't think I built that one in the right place. Not to worry, it's temporary. Because there's not a lot else we can do with the fuel. Can we? Yeah, we can flush it from here if we get too much. We'll need to progress quite quickly onto something so we can get rid of the fuel or store the fuel or use the fuel efficiently. Let's take a couple more of these and just pop them in line like that. And like that, and then connect this up to our main pipe. Hopefully this will swing round, and a couple of those, and that is our setup done. So this is going to be taking the residual fuel, the heavy oil residue, and turning it into fuel. Actually, we could 40 a minute. Okay, once that's backed up, we could turn it into coke. Yeah, so that would be a way. And if we let's try that again in English. If we turn that into coke, then what will happen is we will be able to get rid of it for now by chucking it into an awesome sink and getting out. Okay. Now, the other thing I did while I was out and about was no, that's right, I brought the power over, so we're now good to go. Just need to put a couple of power poles down, and this should be it. So let's make sure we can connect to that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and to the refinery. Now that should start extracting fuel, and then we just need to put a power supply going into these 2 over here. So take another connection off there. Can't have too many connections. And that should be it. We should start seeing stuff come out of these. Right. Now we're not doing anything with this stuff. So for now it's going into a large storage container, and we will worry about what we're going to do with it another time. But if we pop it into there, and in fact we could build another one on top, and then there, well look, it's there, we're out already. Just pop that straight into there, put a conveyor belt between those two. And we should start seeing plastic come in that side. And rubber. We'll put the rubber one here. That way. Yeah, there it is. Mark II belt into there. And just run a Mark II belt between those two. And that will give us more than enough stuff. Now this lot isn't doing anything. Why is that not doing anything? Why is that not connected? It is getting heavy oil, that is, and so's that. I think it'll just ramp up, and we should see some fuel start filling up in there. Now the problem is, once that's full, the whole system is going to come to a halt. There's not a lot we can do with fuel at the moment. So, how much fuel are we processing? 60, 120 a minute. So, if we put down a... let's just... how much? 120. So if we put 3 more down... yeah, if we put 3 more down, we can turn this into coke and dispose of it, so that the rubber... I'm going to do that. I'm going to put a gap. 1, 2, 3. And I'm going to bring its pipework all the way down here. Like so. And yeah, I need a connector. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, now I think we can put... I think we have access to these. A valve. Yeah. And we need rubber for a valve. Well, amazingly, we do have rubber. Right. So I can now put a valve in here. I think, and turn that off. Yeah. Yeah, what I'm going to do, I think this will make sense. The turn of the pipe is too sharp. Really? Okay. Okay, once we've got some fuel, I'll just sit and wait. Once we've got some fuel, I'm going to turn these off. In fact, it doesn't matter. No, it doesn't matter. It'll just fill slowly. Yeah. I'm going to open this valve completely. These will start producing. And the output of these I'm just going to chuck into an awesome sink. I might store a little bit and then we'll chuck the rest into an awesome sink. So, merger going that way. 1, 2. How much does this produce? 120. Okay, so we're going to need a we're going to need a big line here. In fact, this isn't going to work. Yes, okay. What we'll do is we'll get one of them coming out into here, and this one, and this lot is going to go into yeah, I'm gonna have to build 2 awesome sinks. That's the only way I can do this. But it's a temporary setup. I'll just put the 2 next to each other there. We'll need a Mark III belt here. In fact, we'll put Mark III belts all over the place. And we'll have that going into there. And then this one will be coming out and going into its own awesome sink like that. They need some power, which I can get from there. Try again. Yeah. And then just make sure these are all configured to turn the oil, heavy oil, into petroleum. No power. Yeah, they're going to need power as well. Of course. Let's just convert that to Mark II. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so this lot now will take up the slack. So when these 2 back up, which they will do when these are full, this lot will take up the slack and it'll just get rid of all the excess so that we won't be backing anything up. And if we wanted to make fuel faster, or we had a way of making fuel, we can just close that pipe off. But for now, that's good. Now, why is that stuff not going up into the top? Really should. Let's try that again. 7. Mark III belt from there into there. Maybe it only does it when it's full. We'll see. But we now have rubber and we now have plastic, and all is good. We've got a lot of plastic coming in. And in fact, what we'll need to do is also, well, I was going to say put it on an overflow, but actually once that's backed up, it doesn't matter if these stop producing. By then we'll have enough fuel. Yeah, this is almost full. So I'm just going to hang around for a few minutes, make sure that this works, my plan here, and providing that works, we'll call it an episode. So folks, thanks for spending your time with me again. Hope you've enjoyed. If you have, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. It does help me out. And we'll see you next time in Satisfactory. Take care now. Bye bye.